Manage time or manage energy? Which will make you a peak performer? Hi everyone, it's Mazen. Welcome to the Maximal Life. A friend recently said to me, I feel like I'm already tired tomorrow. Do you feel like this at the end of some days? Are there times when you feel as though there are just too many things that need doing in a day and that you run out of steam before you've gotten them all done? Check in with yourself. Do you find you get exhausted simply from trying to get more energetic than you actually feel? That fake it till you make it mantra embedded into our brains, and I get it. There are a lot of pressures on your time, and as a maximal achiever, a lot of spheres you're responsible for at work and at home. I became obsessed with decoding the seemingly twin challenges of managing my time and managing my energy. To be a top performer, we want to make every day count towards our big, ambitious goals. You know the goals I'm talking about, the ones that you never tire of, the ones that seem almost within reach. If only you knew the right tools and proven practices to prevent fear of the ticking clock, foggy brain, fatigue. Consider this. The partner in a top real estate firm works a typical 12 to 14-hour day. Predictably, at the end of the working day, there's little time and even less energy to engage meaningfully with his family. Proper, healthy meals, quality rest, and exercise are the last thing on his mind, causing internal dissatisfaction and guilt at the deepest level, creeping over him at each night like the undertow dragging him out to the night sea, adrift in his dissatisfaction for never really reaching the shore. A far from ideal scenario, you will agree, and yet one that you may well be familiar with, maybe too well. The fact is, there are only 24 hours in a day and only 168 hours in a week. This will not change. The number of things you need to keep on top of every day also remains roughly the same. So, what are the game-changing motions you can do to get you to your shore without the burnout? Here is a fascinating revelation that will help you clarify and understand the changes that need to be made for you. For the first time, we know how much money fatigue costs. We all know tiredness takes a huge toll on us. We feel it. Ever consider what your employee fatigue is costing your company? It is estimated that fatigue costs U.S. employers more than $100 billion a year. Researchers at Radboud University examined why so many people are so tired all the time and how fatigue interferes with living a happy life. They found that fatigue isn't just about sleep. Actually, being subjective and rooted in both the mind and the body, fatigue proved a difficult puzzle to solve. Researchers found a number of reasons like a demanding and stressful lifestyle, lack of exercise, too much screen time that skewed the body's internal clock, poor food choices, and low levels of pleasure-seeking hormone, dopamine, to be some of these causes. Journalist Tony Schwartz and performance expert Catherine McCarthy published their research on how to manage your energy, not your time, in the Harvard Business Review. They spoke about the physical, emotional, and mental stress experienced by those in high-powered jobs and how it's causing them to feel tired all the time and how it's a mistake simply to put in longer hours to cope with all that needs doing. They examined how mere time management is inadequate if it's not accompanied by energy management as well. Get this, time is finite, but your energy levels aren't. After examining the latest science of productivity, the neurobiology of performance, the psychology of achievement, and after experimenting with how to cope with tiredness and examining the importance of time management, I arrived at some very interesting conclusions. Time management is important, of course it is, but energy management is the key turner to time management. Listen to this, because this is going to transform how you feel every day, all through the day. People talk about managing time, but if you consider managing their energy as a way to create more time, energy is the antidote. To answer that question, what is more important, managing time or energy? Energy is what determines the quality of our time. Most people strive to practice time management, especially when going into a new project, a new job, or a new team. But few people strive to manage energy, and this is why they find themselves always out of time. Elite performers know that energy management is the true key turner to time management. Let me share with you the secrets for regaining and growing your personal energy reserves. The real solution is to take time out to recharge your energy throughout the day. Consider how interval training is the key turner for elite athletes to maximize their talents. Interval training is simply the practice of short bursts of intense outputs interspersed with breaks to recharge. While the moderation of pace is about endurance, the short bursts are about optimal utilization of a strength or talent. Interval training in the workplace is more effective for energy management and sustained optimal productivity throughout the day. 90-minute bursts are the new productivity blocks. Professors at Florida State University examined the concepts relating to training history, deliberate practice, and elite sports performance. They found that professionals and top athletes were able to maximize their productivity by doing interval training, working in focused 90-minute sprints, followed by 20-minute recovery rituals. We can apply the same concept to our workday. To maximize performance, divide your tasks into 90-minute sprints. Take a short break to recover and recharge after every sprint is completed. Take a walk, connect with someone in the office in person, do some deep breathing, do some stretching, sip on your favorite protein shake, or increase your water intake to hydrate your eyes during the day. The truth is, taking frequent breaks from productivity improves productivity, because that is the way the body works and has always worked. The body is a reporter. Pay attention to what it says to you. Answer its call for energy replenishment. Understand what drains your energy and avoid those people, tasks, events, and foods. Do you know what charges you up? It is a walk, or is it a talk, or is it a nap, or is it a rap? Be bold enough to include more of those activities in your day, simply because you now know you need them. Here are some specific motions to recharge your energy. Structure your workday in a way that you target the most demanding and time-consuming tasks on your agenda first. This prioritization of completing the pain in the brain stuff effectively lowers the stress and keeps you feeling on top of things. Each day, be bold enough to experiment with new ideas and connect to new processes to keep yourself interested and actively engaged. Work in a focused, targeted manner for a period of 90 minutes, then reward yourself with a refreshing, well-deserved break for about 20 minutes. Listen to some pump-up music or get quiet and meditate. You can do some stretches or deep breathing if you want. Then come back to your task, refresh and energize. Take time out for lunch. Eat mindfully. Have a proper, healthy meal that gives your body the nutrients it needs. A meal that offers sustained energy release instead of a dreaded midday slump. I personally find protein shakes like Positive Input to do the trick for me. Snack on mineral and enzyme-rich foods such as avocados, a handful of nuts or seeds, or even fresh fruit. Take time out for exercise to recharge your energy. An active body begets an active brain. So take the stairs instead of the elevator. Park in the furthest spot to get into the building and get that short walk before you reach the office. Have a one-on-one meeting while striding out in the sun rather than staying stationary at your desk. When you employ these motions, you will enjoy your present moment. Find meaning and purpose in your day. Come home satisfied with your day and ready to share your evening with your family and with your loved ones. Do you see how when you manage your energy, the payouts in your time have compounding interest? Positive flowing energy levels let you pace yourself throughout the day. Positive flowing energy levels invite great ideas. Positive flowing energy spreads to everyone in your life team. When you're coming from positive flowing energy, you're the person everyone wants to spend their time with because you spend your time so well. And when something unforeseen happens that could derail your progress, you'll be able to confidently pivot without worry or wasted time. Because you know your positive energy is what makes your time count. I personally take 10 to 15 minutes walk throughout the day. I find that it charges me up for the next exciting project in my day. I grab a protein shake to give me energy to sustain my performance and reduce my sugar cravings. And these could be bad if you don't manage them well. Make these changes to your life and discover the power of recharging your energy throughout your day. Thank you for joining me today. Experience how your energy is the antidote. Experience how you can manage your energy to make time count for you. Experience a maximal you for your maximal life. If you like what you have seen and heard, please subscribe.